All right. All right. We are now live once again on this Friday. Happy Friday. Brian, hey Janine, how are you? Welcome back. So, prosecutions of Wisconsin judge, her. That lady there. Trump will end all this, everything. Trump is going to end all the corruption. Welcome in, Joseph. Once again, Brian. This lady here, couple judges. Couple judges. Hello, Joe. How are you? Crystal, how are you, Crystal? Hope you're feeling well. How you doing tonight, Crystal? Hope you're doing better. A lot of corruption right now. With these judges. So Democrats, welcome in everybody. Happy Friday. Democrats running to defend these radical judges. They had just completely lost their minds. The Democrats have lost all their credibility. I've said this before. I think the party can be completely finished. I keep saying it could be 12, 16, 20 years. I think the party is totally, how the hell can these Democrats run now to protect a judge, right, that are defending these illegals, gang members, and they're in on this, and trying to hide information. There's been at least, allegedly now, 2 judges, maybe who knows how many more, run Democrat judges. All this stuff, for what? We all know what it is, guys. We can talk all day. It's about getting these green cards for the future Democrat presidents. And it all is backfiring. It's all backfiring. That's it in a nutshell. Trump is going to end all the corruption. Just the beginning. All these 34 counts, 32 counts on Trump for nothing he did wrong. Taking a bullet for us. They tried everything they possibly can. Assassinations, you name it. It's just horrible what they keep doing. So, Crystal, thank you so much. Appreciate it. High five, fist bump. Thank you so much. A gift for you and Maribel for being amazing people. Thank you, Crystal. Appreciate that very, very much.
You know, continue the show outside?
Crystal just gave $50 for you and me.
The show you did in the
Half and half.
Huh?
Crystal just gave $50 super chat.
For what?
For you and me.
What? No. Not for me or you. For you. Continue the show.
Wife's mad at me tonight. Wife is mad. Hey, Uncle Charlie, what do you know? What do you hear? What do you say? What are you doing? Whoa, 10 memberships. Thank you, Crystal. Appreciate it. Whoa, look at this. Welcome in. Let's see if we recognize any of these members here. Richard Miller, Johnny Boy. If you guys are in here, make sure you say thank you to Crystal. It was really, really nice and welcoming to the family. We have a great community here. We continue to help out the homeless. Plenty of, look at that vehicle. It's in the house. Welcome to the membership. I'm in the doghouse, Janine. I'm in the doghouse, yeah. She's a little mad at me. And I was just thinking about you, Janine. Sal? Very nice of Crystal. High five, fist bump. She's playing with the bird right now, Maribel. Playing with the bird. Thank you so much, Crystal. You've done so much. You don't have to do that. Thank you so much to make things easier for me and Maribel. Hello, Ozzy. How are you? Whiskey Tango's in the house. So nice. And shout out to Isabel and Whiskey Tango. Shout out to Whiskey Tango 1953. Ozzy's in the house. Appreciate you guys and all the efforts we're doing. Lots of shorts. We gave out about 10 or 12 yesterday. A lot of little people coming on, man. And I got to tell you, on these shorts, boy, they're really on there. And I mean, you can give them $1 million, and these people will have something to say. It's totally crazy what we have going on YouTube right now. And I had to report a couple. I mean, I tolerate some. Hey, everyone. Ask Sal to do a nice show. Yeah. Maribel's upset at me, Ozzy. Rob Bass in the house. What's going on, Rob Bass? Thank you for coming back. All right, let's get into the show. Crystal, thank you so very much. Appreciate it. Janine, I'm not in the mood either. And you know, when we get calls to our house, anyhow, I will just leave it at that. I talked about this last. I think it draws the line when these people are starting to threaten, you know, our family. It's out of control. And that's among across YouTube. And I think YouTube really needs to do a better job on that. You know, I'm all for the, you know, they take their 30%. It's a privilege to be on here. And you know, some of the stuff we got to say, I'm with it. But, you know, when it's come to like phone calls and tracking down our information, I think it draws the line. A lot of sick people out there, but I will not tolerate that. And, you know, I'm going to still, nothing's going to stop us. We're going to continue helping out these homeless in need. And, you know, some people are watching these videos, Janine, and they'll say, well, why didn't you give them a fork? And then, don't they watch the video? We're giving them forks. So, I mean, we can give them, you know, it doesn't matter. Whatever we do, some of these little people, man, they really have nothing else to do. It's just so lonely people out there. Really are. Yeah, I do, Ozzy. I'm only on for a few. I had a really rough day today. I'm getting ready to get some rest and sleep. Just wanted something special for you and Maribel. Crystal, thank you so very much. Appreciate you. You do not have to do that. Get some rest, and after you stay on for a little bit, appreciate you. Hey, Sal, I think it's very nice with you and your wife for doing the homeless. God bless you and your wife. And thank you, Uncle Troy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I try, Uncle Troy, not to let these facha brutes in a tang get to me, and it seems like they're getting to me a little bit now. You know, it got to me a little bit. I can't believe it got to me, but it got to me. You know, little things. You know, like don't you see the fork, and then they track you down and they call you and give you nasty messages and emails. You know. Anyhow, all right, let's get into tonight's live. Hope everybody's doing well. Nice weather here on Friday. And yes, the wife is a little mad at me. We'll get into that in a little bit. Trump is going to destroy the Democrat Party. I mean, and they're asking for it. And, you know, it's just a shame that these judges that are letting these bad guys, these illegal people, they're supposed to be a judge. They're not supposed to, you know, be a Democrat or Republican. We see it time after time. Let me just make sure everything's okay here. Time after time, they're supposed to be down the middle. And then they get an illegal into the court, right? They're supposed to go down the middle, right? They're not supposed to be a Democrat, Republican, you know, have their favorite president. And in this woman right here, let's show her face one last time. Right here. That woman, you know, letting this Eduardo Flores out of, you know, like nothing ever happened. But it's all going to backfire on the Democrats. AOC is not going to save the party. We've said this a million times on here. Yes, she's an attractive looking lady. I don't wish anything on her. But she's not fit for president. She's not gonna save the party. Bernie Sanders not gonna save the party. And they just keep going backwards, Janine, right? I mean, instead of coming out and work on issues and, you know, being smart and say, how about we help out the homeless? Or how about we go another way with the tariff tax? You know, things like that, right? We applaud Trump for closing the border. We were going to do that, but we couldn't because, you know, whatever, make something up. And they dig themselves in a hole over and over and over. But yeah, this Wisconsin judge arrested in New Mexico, that's big news. It makes, and then it's one thing, you know, that she gets arrested, right? And how the Democrats run to her to save her. It's like they're backing her up, just like they're going all the way to El Salvador and backing up the gang member and a wife beater and all this stuff. It's amazing on how they run. Everything they do makes them look just terrible. A couple judges arrested. Couple. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So if you're just coming in, like and subscribe. We were... Thank you, Crystal. Appreciate that very much. Hopefully we'll see... still waiting on Lovebirds to get her information. Gary's in the house. Hello, Gary. How are you? Welcome in tonight. But always something to fix that real quick. I know Crystal won't be on here long. Let me fix that here. All right. But yeah, I'm not in the mood for it either, Janine, with some of these nonsense. You know, and the more Trump approval rating goes up, guys, and the more Trump is doing great for America, the more you're going to have these little people that come on this channel and other YouTube channels, and the more they're going to come on because they're just so pissed. And they get corrupted with all this fake news and fake outlets. They get hypnotized. It really is, Ozzy. Yep. It really is. You know, Ozzy, I say this. I would have a scotch, my hands behind my back. How would I drink the scotch, right? A scotch, cigar, and I would stand in front of wherever they want me to meet. I would love them to say what they want to say. Yeah, we just got and again, more that Trump is demolishing. There's better words. Demolish the Democrat Party. Trump is ending all the corruption, and that's the only thing I'm worried about is keeping our president safe. I don't even trust the Secret Service. I know they have a new director. I'm sure he's okay, but what about the people that are working for the Secret Service? I don't trust them. And I'm not saying this, that, whatever. I just don't trust any of them. And the more that Trump, you know, brings it on to the Democrats and they're just digging their own hole. They really are. Again, most of us who support we're Americans would say, you know, these people are bad men and women. And we're not talking about the people who came here illegal. Right, I'm sure that I've said this before. If you're coming in, there's some great people, but they're illegal. They need to go back and then come in the correct way. Crystal, William Rizzo. Oh wow, thank you so much. Whoa, Crystal exploding. Thank you for the sponsorship tonight, Crystal. Wow, 5 more memberships. High five, fist bump. Thank you so very much on behalf of me and Maribel. Yes, Janine, I am in the doghouse. That's what happens, husbands and wives, 2 men, 2 women, whatever your thing is, can't always get along. Very nice, as Janine says, thank you very, very much. Ozzy said, you go, Crystal, you go. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Rob Bass says, who's awesome? I need to become a member. Right, Rob Bass. So just make it clear for those who are new to the channel or any YouTube channel. Crystal, Lori Wagner, people who have been donate members, including myself, we don't go on here. It just goes out and YouTube randomly picks out the membership. But if you like to be a member, you don't have to. You can go ahead and become a member as low as $1.99. Thank you so much, Crystal. Oh, real Stephen Lilly and French Fries got the membership. Oh, good. Oh, Stephen Lilly. Even though, you know, Stephen Lilly, good man. You know, he's like Fabian, right? You know, he sounds like he's a Democrat and different on the issues, but very respectful, right, Janine? Stephen, very, very good people, and I respect. Not everybody agrees on everything Trump does, but I never see anything nasty, just disagreement, and that's the way it should be on both sides, right? I just got done saying I don't wish anything on AOC. I just don't think she's fit for president, let alone to win the Democrat Party. Thank you, Crystal. I'm overwhelmed, and so is Maribel. Maybe we'll get her to smile. No, Paul, if it was that easy, 34 years, that's why some people make it 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 and beyond. It's not easy. Good for you, Ozzy. Good for you. I tell you what, Ozzy, in a few minutes I'm gonna join you. Just give me a few minutes and I'm gonna join you. I have some you can laugh, Ozzy. I have a little water right now. And Crystal, I have a little Diet Coke. Yeah, Crystal, that woman is just not a good woman. She's been arrested. Here she is here. Oh, Crystal, before you go, I know you're going to go in a little bit. I want to share something with you real quick, too, Crystal. Yeah, here she is here. Yeah, she's out of New Mexico. She's a judge. She has some brains. And on this one, she's been arrested. Trump's a real president, and the more that Trump does for us, and he's not perfect, and he's going to make some mistakes along the way. I've said this a million times. Ozzy, Ray, Janine, and Crystal, and then everyone on here, he's not perfect, but man, they just keep digging the grave. So, hey, Rob, I appreciate you coming on here for a few minutes. Really do. Yeah, she looks like a... she looks very well. She's corrupted. Gary, she was corrupted. She was a corrupted judge out of New Mexico. I believe there's 2 or 3 judges allegedly that are getting these charges against them, corruption, and these are illegals. It's almost like they're cahoots together. It almost you think that they were trying to get away with this, and they got caught. So. No, he's doing. We were giving out a report card last night's live, and some gave him a lot of A+, some A's, some B's. I still give him an A. I'll give him a plus when I see some help going to the homeless. But I'm hearing he is going to address that real soon, helping out the homeless people, and that's when I give him an A+. Exactly, Mike. Yeah, exactly, Mike. It really is. Yeah, Crystal. There you go, Rob Bass. If you want Rob Bass, Crystal put it on there. I'll just read it. Rob Bass, to become a member, just hit the dollar bill on the side of the chat. $1.99 a month, members price. And by the way, you get cool emojis and stuff like that. And for some reason or whatever, you want to opt out. Anytime you can opt out. So, hey, Captain Reese, how are you? Sky Warp Cinema, how are you? Good to see you. Just like Crystal put right on there. There you go. The Eagles, the Trump, Crystal's puppy, Old Man Max, the flag, Dancing Trump, my mom. By the way, sad day for my mom. That's another thing. If you guys feel that I'm a little down, and it's okay. I don't want anybody to feel sorry. He died a long time ago. My brother would not want this at all. So please, he died in 1991. But for a mother losing a child, or a father, or anybody, we all handle deaths. It's a tough day for my mom. She's been drinking, and that's the way she handles it. And very, very, very rough. It never gets easier for her. 34 years later, he died, and we celebrate. We celebrate his life, and he's looking down. And Whiskey Tango, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And he's looking down and he's saying, boy, you're still talking. You were talking when you were in your 20s. You were talking when you were 50, and you're still talking. What are you talking about? I think he would have been a Trump supporter. I'm pretty confident he would. But anyhow, tough day for my mom. And but I keep telling her, like I tell everybody on here, life is not easy. It has challenges, and we lose loved ones. And they want us. You got to stay strong. What do? You can't give up. One step in front of the other step. As I tell some of the homeless people, 1 hour at a time. Don't worry about the small stuff. And that's all we can do, Richard Logan. That's it. Very difficult for our parent. Very difficult for a lot of us. We handle deaths in different ways, and some people handle with alcohol, some handle with a cigar, some handle it, but that's where we're at. It's a tough day there, and but I'm celebrating. As a matter of fact, Ozzy, I'm gonna have a shot in a couple minutes, Ozzy, for my brother, and maybe you can have one too, for my brother. His name was Christopher. And I miss him every day. I was very close to my brother, and I guess you should say, well, you should be close. And I see so many brothers and sisters not getting along because of politics or whatever, or two brothers or a stepbrother. Guys, when it comes to family, you got to bury it. I think so. Unless they hurt you, like really hurt you. Like I don't know. I don't have all the answers, but when it comes to that, you got to really bury it because life is so short. But anyhow, let's continue with the live. Salute, Ozzy. I'm gonna tell you what, Ozzy. I'm gonna run in the house. Ozzy, Crystal, I know you got to go. I'll be right back. Janine, Mike M. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Take care of the chat. All right. Ozzy, salute. Crystal, God bless everybody. Everybody on here. Anyone who lost a loved one at any time in their life, salute. This is for them, for my brother Chris. Drinking a little, it's vodka. Forget the name, but Kettle One. Christopher. Speaking of Christopher E. Yep. Yeah, my brother Christopher. Yeah, I got mine, Crystal. I got the Diet Coke tonight. You're drinking better when I'm drinking. I got the stuff they put on batteries, Ozzy. You got to laugh a little bit. But I like it once in a while. What do you want from me? All right. Trump is corrupt. Correct. You're incorrect, Alex. You know that. I know that. Iced coffee for Janine. Little iced coffee. Okay. Good for you, Janine. Enjoy it. You'll be up tonight, Janine, probably until 2 in the morning. I got some Pepsi Zero with a little kick. God bless you. Sal, I'll send you a picture of the ring I got me for my member. Oh, yeah, Crystal. Send that when you get a chance. Please. Lewis, how are you, Lewis? Yeah, send me that and I'll look at it. Brandon, how are you, Brandon? Thank God it's Friday. Yep. April 25th. No, you got it wrong. Trump is not at all criminal. Trump is the best president, so get over it. Here it is right here. The criminal is the judge. 2 judges today. And another one is Nancy Pelosi. And Dr. Fauci. Those, and Hillary. Did I say Nancy? Hillary Clinton. Those are the ones that are criminals. And then Hunter Biden. So I mentioned Hunter Biden. But the judges, the 2 judges here today, letting illegals just walk out. Just scot-free. Let them go. No problem. No problem with the crimes, right? Gang members and all these terrible people who came over illegal. By the way, that's a crime right there. That's a crime, just coming over illegal, right? And then they make it like Trump's going to go to the churches and go to the schools and knock on people's doors. And that's not the case at all, right? And the more that Trump's approval rating goes up, Crystal, Janine, Ozzy, Rob Bass, everybody's on here, the more his approval rating goes up, and he does greatness for all of us, guess what? The more little people you're going to have on here, the more crazier the Democrats get, and they go run to rescue these judges. They got arrested, and they're defending the judge. How stupid that is. Just stay out of it. Don't even voice your opinion. I mean, they should say, hey, she was wrong, but don't say nothing. That would actually help the party a little bit. But no, they go to her rescue in New Mexico. Think about that. And they go to El Salvador. How stupid that is that Cory Booker and these Democrats, they want to become president. They want to become they want to get involved and save the party. Is that the way, yes or no, to go about it? Is that what Republicans and Democrats should do? In this case, Democrats? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's just really aggravating. It's sickening how it got so corrupted with these judges, politicians. It's hard to digest on how bad it really got. It really is. Trying to get internet here. Mike M, are you on here? This Cox is the worst. They're just as bad. Mike, Cox is just as bad as the Democrats. Big news today. All right, I got no internet. But anyhow, we know what she looks like. We've seen her. New Mexican judge. No, I did not, Christopher. Eduardo Flores. The radical judges protect illegals. Radical judges protect illegals. Think about that. Protecting other people from other countries. Not only they're illegal, they're gang members, rapists, mental institutions. This is what the Biden, Kamala Harris administration have done in the last 4 years. And Trump has cleaned it up 99.9%. You can now see the borders ground. Gas prices down, eggs are, not everything's perfect. We know that this tariff tax is a complex, as Crystal would say, it takes, and Janine would say, and Lemon J would say, and others, it takes a little time, right? But he's on track, and I'm telling you right now, in a few weeks, this whole thing's going to be sorted out with that. Yeah, I can't even go on Crystal to see it. No Wi-Fi. But I'll see it as soon as the live is over. I hope everybody's doing well on this Friday. God bless you. I hope everybody had a good work week. Richard said it's going to take a while. Where is the Epstein report? Nick, I say that too. I'm with you on that. You know, I want to see it. I'm with you with Pam Bondi. I call her out. I don't know if you've been on here before. I've called her out. No, I'm not in Florida. I'm in Vegas. Absolutely, Ozzy. Well said. Basil. Little basil and rosemary and oregano. No, Trump's not on the list. But Bill Clinton's on that list. But it doesn't mean that Bill Clinton's involved. But there's a lot of people on that list. And my name could be on that list. And I think that's part of the problem. I've said that before. I think, personally, they got a lot of names on there that they have to say, well, how the hell all these names came on there? You know, did they, whatever. Did they just text them one day? Were they at the bar they were at? Who the hell knows? Yeah, I don't think it was suicide. No. I don't think so. Yeah, it takes time to make things different. The mess that Biden made needs time to repair. not 6 months yet into the presidency. Yeah, exactly. What's it been? 100 days, Crystal? I mean, it's been 100 days, ladies and gentlemen. And he is holding true to everything. And not to mention what he's doing with Doge. And it takes time. And as far as the war goes, I don't know what else he can do. And I believe there's stuff going on behind closed doors that we don't even know, right? I mean, they can end the war right now. They can end it right now, this second, tomorrow morning, because so many people, what is it? Steven said yesterday, 5,000 people are dying on these wars, you know, with Ukraine and Russia, and then we got Israel. They just don't want, and I say they, Putin and Zelensky, both of them. They need to get over it and say, hey, but they won't. They need to. They need to say, there's too many young people dying. We need to end the war. Take a little territories here, take a little territories there, and shake hands and end this damn war. It's that simple. It sounds complicated. What complicated? But they don't do it. You know, they just they want to continue. And I believe that Trump is doing everything he possibly can. I continue to say, if I was Trump, and I think he's doing that, he's got to make that Putin is winning in all hands. Putin's got to put it in his head that he's winning, and hopefully we can end this war. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. I've seen that. Ukraine is corrupt. I think both, you know, Skywarp Cinema, thank you for being here. I think both sides are equally, in my opinion, what I'm seeing, are both corrupt but also greedy. And this has been going on for a long time. And then on the other war, Israel, that's a religious war. That's a more complicated. I can't think of one, Ozzy, except for worrying about the shortness of potato chips on that State of the Union. That's all. And I was like, wow, he's actually making some sense, right? That was it. But yeah, I can't think of one thing that he did. Zelensky didn't even thank our president. No, he had no class. An Italian who's Brew. He walked in, didn't look good. He wasn't, he wasn't dressed properly. And even if he came in there and dressed like that and negotiated better, still, you're in the Oval Office, dress better, like the Italian president dressed. She was sharp, right? Sharp. Prime Minister, rather. I called her our president, and I apologize. Prime Minister, Italy. Trump ain't ending our corruption. He's ending our economy. Sal, do you really think Ukraine should be giving up territory to Russia? Christopher E., what I say is this, Christopher, to you. I think you want to stop people, Christopher, for dying. They're not saying to give up all the territories. Trump has put it on their plate, Marco Rubio. You got to compromise. Russia wants all of it? No. They're not entitled to it all, right? But something has to give, right? Take some of the territories, have Russia take over some of the cities there. I don't know, but something has to be done. Not all the territories, but some. Yeah, I'm in hot water. The territory was given up in 2014 if you're... Exactly. Yeah, I love you, Ozzy. I can't wait to hang out with you. Is Elon leaving Doge? I think Elon is, what did he say? He's going to work part-time? I think Elon's going to be leaving. I mean, he's got to get back to his company, right? I think that shows that he's, you got to realize these guys, and I know they're billionaires, they're leaving their companies, to come and help out with Doge. So I think their time is coming to a conclusion soon. I will, Crystal. I'm going to have to. Thank you, Crystal. I will. 2 days a week he'll work. Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to And we knew this. I mean, Trump knew this, that he's going to come in and move quickly, and he did. I'm referring to Elon Musk. Yeah, Elon, man, he's another guy I wouldn't mind hanging out with. Just a likable guy, smart guy, funny guy, and he doesn't act like, if you hear him talk, I mean, he can bury anybody, right? But he doesn't. He's just like one of us, but very smart, very intelligent. I like him. I think he's doing great. I can't see anything he's done wrong. I mean, all the numbers in Doge might not be 100% perfect, but they're pretty damn close. I hear you, James Perez. Mexicans for Trump in Cali. All right, Skywarp Cinema. Thank you. Appreciate you tonight. Name me one Democrat that would help anybody for free. Waiting. It's funny you said that. I was watching, Hannity wasn't on tonight. Whoever took his place. And they were talking about that. Latinos for Trump. I hear you, Rob Bass. Not yet, Crystal, but it looks like it. A little lightning. A little wind. No rain yet. That's the shades behind me that's they're hitting against the patio. Welcome in, guys. If you're here for the first time, let us know if you're new, where you're coming in at. Like and subscribe. Jesse Bell's in the house. Hey, Sal, I heard Rubio got it done in... He's a great guy. I like Marco Rubio. That's good, Crystal. We need it because it's going to get hot soon, right? Ozzy's saying, hey, enough rain over here, right? But we look forward to rain here, or at least in Las Vegas. When it doesn't rain that much, we look forward to it here. But yeah, once again, I think the more that Trump and these judges and the Democrats show on how fake they are and they don't care, Ozzy. I mean, I don't know what kind of people these Democrats are. And when I say these Democrats, nobody particularly on here or any family members of ours or anybody out there. But I'm just talking about the ones in Congress, the Senate and the House, and these representatives. I don't know what the hell they're thinking, what they're trying to prove, but they're definitely going wrong. They're going about it. And I talk to other Democrats, and 80% of them agree with me that they're going about it the wrong way. Like trying to defend a judge who got arrested, and then trying to go all the way to El Salvador and bail these guys out and have margaritas. It's just not the right way to go about it. And by the way, Barack Obama, he sent illegals back. Remember? Nobody said anything about that, did he? I hope so, yeah. Yeah, we still got lemons, Crystal, on our tree. There's about 6 to 10 left here, and that's unusual for April here in Vegas. But yeah, certainly some rain is heading. I can feel it. I can smell it. Do you guys know what that smell is when it's going to rain? Let's see how good. Let's see who can guess it. The smell of the rain. There's a name for it. Smells like corruption. That's it. Road grim, 100%. But yeah, what was I talking? Oh, Obama. Yeah, Obama, he was setting the illegals. Remember? Everything was nicey nice, right? No problem, right? He comes up with Obamacare. Republicans, they bitched and complained. But, I do too, Crystal. But it wasn't like what the Democrats are doing now. They lost their minds. They really have. It really is a shame. And I don't know if it's the donors doing it, Hollywood doing it, Nancy Pelosi doing it. As much as I don't like her, I don't know if she's even behind it anymore. Bernie Sanders agitating to it. I don't know. But I cannot believe what we're witnessing now. I mean, I've seen some terrible Republicans, Really have, guys. Seriously, let's be honest, right? Mitt Romney and some other ones, right? Even George Bush, I don't think he was a terrible president, but he wasn't great. But I've never seen a party that would go out to defend a judge who allegedly was arrested for letting illegal, hiding information. I've never seen anything like this. I feel like I got to pinch myself and say, I'm in a twilight zone here. So, shout out to Isabel. How's Isabel doing tonight? Hugs right back to you. Isabel, Aunt Maribel's a little upset at me tonight. A little upset. So I'm in the, so to speak, doghouse. It could be a good doghouse. I was just telling someone. Oh, is that right, Jesse? Yeah, they've really lost it. 90% of them, anyhow. 90% of them. Jerry Hill, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. God bless you. Good to see you on here for a little bit. Thank you. Happy Friday night. Happy Friday night. May 6th. Playing her flute. I played the flute. I was horrible. I was a little bit better at the drums, Isabel. Yeah, well said, Ozzy. Great message. Rob Bass, take care, man. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Good rest of your evening. Take care. Relax a little bit. James, that's on both. That's, yeah. All right. We got 28 likes. Thank you so much for being in here on this Friday night. I hear you, Handy. God bless. God bless America, and God bless you and your family. And Trump. Keep them safe. We got to keep them safe. That's all we can do. Right, Paul? Crooked judges. It's terrible, Paul. I mean, and I've seen it on the other side. Let's be honest, Paul. You know, but not like now. This is nuts, what we're seeing. Don't worry. They're going to try to go after Trump. They're going to come up with something on Trump soon. You watch. Oh, is that right? Whiskey Tango in 1953? Yeah, I hope I'm wrong, but I have a feeling that Brian 1776 cleaning house, that the Democrats, they're going to come up with something. And I don't mean like pandemic-wise, but they got something up their sleeves, right? They're going to try to come up with some kind of scandal with Trump or J.D. Vance. Camping, I'm jealous. Playing the flute. It's totally nuts. I mean, on what's going on. It's like every day, every other day, you're hearing some kind of scandal. And again, at the end of the day, it's this, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the bottom line. They want as many illegals they wanted in here. Let's not mistake anything. So they can set up future elections to get their green cards. That was all to set up their own agenda to make it socialism. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. We all get it. That's what this is all about. That's what it's about. Have people like AOC, Bernie Sanders, those type of people run our nation. That's what this is about. And it's all backfire. Because when Trump wins on a landslide and he wins the people's votes, and then the moderate Democrats, you know, they vote. They're all going to be changing. I mean, I think the party's actually finished for a very long time. Oh, thank you, Cal Dyer. Appreciate that. Yeah, Canada, I'm wishing, I pray for Canada. Hopefully they get the right people there in their political party, and Canada can figure out something, right? They got to figure out a lot of things there. Healthcare. Canada is beautiful. People are beautiful. Thoughts on Democrats buying votes? They can't even buy votes. There's just a group of people that have just went nuts. I don't have an answer. I don't know what happened to them. They're certainly not like a Bill Clinton administration. I've said this a million times on here. It will get better. At least the doghouse has a roof. Yeah, the wind's coming in though, Ozzy. I do have a cigar. I have some vodka. You know, I have a TV. I got YouTube. I think so, James. It's all about they lost. Not that they lost the people. And you think they again, if you're just coming in, they really wanted to buy these votes, have these illegals come legal. That was it right there. Yeah, Brandon, it's not even like opening their mouths. It's sometimes, yeah, exactly. They just keep their mouths shut. You know, like for an example, I just said this a few minutes ago with this judge. They're better off just stop the Zeech in Italian. Just keep their mouths quiet. You know, the right thing to do is say, they don't have to come out and say we support Trump. The right thing for the Democrats to do, or some spokespersons to come out and say, you know what? That judge, allegedly, if she did it, is wrong. We don't stand behind that from a Republican or a Democrat. Next subject is how they should handle it. And as far as El Salvador, they should keep out of that altogether and say, hey, we are for Trump on this issue. We don't want illegals coming here. But we disagree on the tariffs. We disagree on that. That's how you handle it. That would get them possible a president in 8 years. Not 4, but 8. All right. Yep, Janine. Let's see here. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Paul says, Ozzy, exactly 100%. You've seen that already, I'm sure. Yes, James, rest in peace. You know, and you don't hear anything about Lake and Ryan. And that's the shame. I mean, me and Janine talked about this many times. I seen everything I needed to see with the Democrats. All dressed the same, like Nancy Pelosi, little, you know, could not applaud for that poor little, that young man, not little boy, sorry. That young man who was surviving, cancer, his cancer survived. And they were not applauding for Trump. They're really evil. They are really evil. It upsets me. It's certainly not the Democrat Party that was before. Not at all. And that's why Trump's the president. All right. Somebody says Trump is evil. What's so evil about Trump? What is evil about Trump? Just give me one. What is evil about Trump? All right. I hear people say evil. I hear dictator. We hear it all, right? We hear it all. But they just repeat what they're hearing from CNN. Fake news. And ABC. Trump what? Cheated on his wife who had just given birth. There was no evidence of that at all. Thank you, Janine. Or Crystal, or Janine. Well, thank you both. Fake news. Terrible news. Wow, Trump is a gift from God. High five, fist bump, Paul. Wow. I don't think I actually heard it just like that. Trump is a gift from God. Amen. That should be the response. as I repeat it 2 or 3 times. Amen. Yeah, really, it's my fault, Ozzy, because they can't see it. But, yeah, there it is right there. Trump won. Get over it. Because I'm not in the mood. Not in the mood, Janine. Not in the mood. Thank you, Crystal, for putting that on there. Well said. Sherry Dole, how are you, Sherry? Good to see you on here. Thank you so much for being on here. If you're new to the channel, let us know you're new. If you care where you're coming in from, like and subscribe. Make sure you support the other YouTube channels. Appreciate it. No, China's not ready for Trump. They're losing in so many ways. They're going to be coming on their hands and knees real soon and say, hey, we'll take anything now. Shane Lewis, how are you? Good to see you. I hear you, Texas. Good to see you on here. Thank you for your support. If you are new, we help out the homeless on here. We try to make homeless awareness here in Las Vegas Metropolitan, all over actually, and help out. All memberships 100% go to the homeless on here, and donations. As I'm going to turn the light on here a little bit. Be right back. Crystal, if you can. Get over it. Trump won, and he might get a 3rd term. If the Democrats can't figure something out real soon, and they're not going to figure it out with AOC. Thank you, Shane. They're not going to figure out with her. They're not going to figure out with Bernie Sanders. He can't beat Biden. I don't know who the hell's going to figure it out. Mayor Pete, maybe? Who the hell knows? Doubt it. Vegas. Trump stands behind Pete, Robert. That's funny, Auto Pen Joe. Bakersfield. How's Bakersfield tonight? Probably like the same here, right? A little windy and cooler weather. Here, meaning Vegas. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday. Nice to be here enjoying the Friday night with you guys. I am in the doghouse. Like you guys care. Freshly Wild in the house, comes in and says, hello, sir. Right back to you, sir. Joe Biden. Yeah, Joe Biden and the donors were running this country. Kind of scary, right? Kind of scary that Joe Biden and donors, like people like George Clooney, and those people, and Oprah Winfrey, and The View, they were running this. That's scary. We talked about this last night. We talked about this a month ago. Behind closed doors, I don't think Joe Biden voted for Kamala. I think he voted for Trump. So get over it. He's our president, and he's doing more than any other president. That's right, Richard. Yeah, Buttigieg's growing a little mustache and a beard and looking kind of serious, right? I don't think he can run a Starbucks coffee either. I hear you, Shane. He rules. He's the Godfather. He's the Godfather. Trump's like he's like a mob boss. I mean, we never had a president like this. Never. Absolutely, Shane. Yeah. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Appreciate you being here once again. You got to admit, Trump's riding. I disagree, Robert. Thank you for your comment. Love Elon. I mean, I said it. I mean, just two great, likable men. Smart, funny. I mean, we see it, right? And for us, not just Republicans, not just Democrats, but for all independents, all of us. They want all of us to be successful, do the best we can in the short time that we're here, right? And that's what a president should do, with some mistakes along the line, because nobody's perfect. That's what Trump is changing, right? Trump is changing that, making us safe, ending these wars, figuring out another way with the tariff tax, because nothing else has worked. Having enough balls to do something about it, because no other president has done it. Not even Bill Clinton. If you're new to this channel, I've said it over and over like a broken record, and not even Ronald Reagan. Two were very good. And, acting like they care. Jeff Jones, I'm not in the mood for it, so you know why? I usually don't do this, but I'll do this myself. Little people who don't love themselves, have nothing else to do. All right. It's already red. Nevada, it's already red. It's all run by Republicans again. The Italians are in charge again. We run the show. Happy Friday to you. Once they announced no tax on tips, that was it. That's all the people needed to hear. Leo, what's up, Leo? Well said, Shane Lewis. Thank you, Janine. Not in the mood for it, Janine. I appreciate you moderators being here once again tonight. We had a little live today earlier. Short live. Somebody says, go Biden in the chat. Are you serious? AOC saving the Democrat Party. I was watching Fox tonight, and that was the headline. But no, she's getting a lot of talk, AOC. Biden already went. Exactly. I'm okay, Uncle Charlie. Thank you. Yeah, just my brother today. Just the day that today was his birthday, and my mom dealing with that a little bit, and I'm in the doghouse. Thank you, Uncle Charlie. Everything's good. Joe Biden's back in the basement. Baldwin, how are you? Thank you for that membership. Hope you're doing well. You have an IQ of a carrot. Well, thank you. I love carrots. Again, some of the little people, if you're new to our channel, I don't call them trolls. We like to call them little people. You guys call them what you want. Some of them, some are just crazy. Some little people are just nuts, right? And you have some that are really nuts. But some of them are so pissed off. Get over it. That more Trump does great. And here's the bad thing. Sorry, allergies. Trump's doing it for all of us. The little people, right, Ozzy? Everybody. Democrats. The more he does great, and he's a real president with saluting the flag and freedom of speech, closing the borders, bringing gas prices down, all common sense. With a few bumps here, a few mistakes, right? Bringing the best team ever. The more we have that, you have some of these Democrats who come on here and they go nuts. So we haven't seen anything yet. Janine, oh, Sal, please. It's going to get worse because in a few more weeks, right, when we get closer and closer in the world, the war ends, they're going to go nuts. Don't worry. They'll be like, that was Biden. Biden did that. They'll think of something. What are you going to do? So you have three types of little people, you know? Three types. And then, of course, you have people who just disagree, which is okay. You know, people are just strictly Democrats, moderate Democrats, and hope the best for the party. And that I understand. John, it's simple. Trump's already put it out there. You compromise. Yeah, you make like Putin's winning. You give him a few territories. Ukraine's got to wake up to. Zelensky's got to say, hey, people are dying. That's how you end the war. You compromise. It's been going on too long. What are you going to have a war for years and years? More people die? Everybody will be dead. It's horrible. These are boys, young men and women they're losing their lives. That's how you end the war. Trump's already said it. And the only thing I wish, I said this last night, and some of you can disagree, and that's fine, my conservative friends, is I don't want to hear Trump saying, if I was president, we wouldn't have a war. I don't want to hear it. We all know if he was president, we wouldn't have a war. I don't want to hear it anymore. That's just me. But I'm in a little bad day. But it's just my thoughts. I don't want to hear it no more, Trump. That's the only thing. Just say, we're going forward. I'm going to stop the war. That's it. Amen, Ozzy. It's all about screwing the Democrats over, nothing about the policy. That's from Robert. Paul, there is another way to do it. You know what the Italians would have done, right? I would have figured out who the hell his chef was. Do I have to say any more? Paul? Do I have to say any more? Oh, I have to find out who the hell is his chef. Who's his chef? Little fozzles. You won't see Putin no more. Send a couple guys over there named Vinny and Joey and Ozzy. Why me, Sal? Seriously. But anyhow, let's continue. Only joking, guys. Only joking, YouTube. All joking aside, this war's got to end. Both wars. Got two wars going on. You're drunk a lot. What? Oh, yeah, I'm drunk every night. Right, Crystal? Somebody said I'm drunk a lot. You forgot me, Sal. Oh, I missed a message. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Crystal. My mind. Crystal, my mind. Yeah. Phew. Sal, you okay? I'm in the doghouse. Yes. And then send my concierge, Crystal, over there. With her soldier, Isabel. That's all you had to do. And then, of course, Lori Wagner. Crystal, we can't forget about Lori Wagner. And then we got Janine. Send her over there. We won't see a war anymore. Barbara Puckus. 3 wars. Barbara, why do I feel like I know that name from somewhere? World War III is upon us. Putin is leading. No, there's going to be a civil war against the Democrat Party. There's going to be a civil war against the Democrat Party. Right? I can see it now. AOC, old man Bernie Sanders, and Nancy Pelosi. Pocahontas against some of the rest. And Mayor Pete. See a third party, maybe. Because if you're a Democrat and you're a moderate Democrat, like my mom, and if you've been around for a while, you support Democrat only, To each his own. I kind of get it. But to support what's going on right now, the judges and people that are corrupted and letting these illegals and supporting what they're doing and bad men and some women and want them to come here and live here and forgetting about the people who've died. Yeah, probably, Barbara. I know that, Barbara, but I thought maybe like back in school or something like that. Give an example of corruption. How about I just say it? Democrats. They're corrupt. All corrupt. They're not the Bill Clinton years. Lee Skywalker, how are you tonight? Thank you, Janine. Good to see you on here. Thank you for your support. Lee, it's not on notice. I see you on here a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys coming in here tonight. We're not going anywhere. We'll stay live a little longer. Good to see that Janine and Mike, and we got Crystal in here for the moderators and Isabel behind the scenes. We also have Aaron who watches behind the scenes. Shout out to Aaron and Adrian. Some of the people you don't see in all day. You see Adrian on here sometimes who pushed me to do these YouTubes, who help out behind the scene. Went to school in Buffalo. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mike. No, Barbara. I'm in Las Vegas, but I was born in Philly, South Philly, and lived in Jersey. Just every time I see your name, I'm like, where do I know her from? All right. So you think it's cool to arrest the judges? I'm reading the comment. Do I think it's cool? No. I think if they've done something, crime, whether it's crime against, in this case, in Milwaukee, then they should be arrested and prosecuted. Richard, I was born in South Philly, and I lived most of my life in Vineland, New Jersey. Not most anymore, Richard. I've been here now for 25 years. Now, speaking of Jersey, I think they got most of those fires contained in South Jersey, Ocean County. I think the fires are contained there. It was a guy who just started a bonfire and then put it out, and now he's arrested with arson and all kinds of charges. First of all, Trump has never said Americans, what he said, if they do horrific crimes like murder, rape, he said, and I quote, maybe we should send them to El Salvador. I say send them to South Philadelphia or Staten Island. He didn't say all crimes. So let's not put words and add on like CNN adds on. All crimes are bad. He didn't say and I'm not saying go out and steal. He didn't say people who steal, who had a DUI, right? And I'm not saying that's good, guys, right? And, you should pay your fines and, serve your time and, get better or whatever it is. So they put words, serious crimes like murder and rape. And I agree. They should go spend time in El Salvador. We don't want those people here. That's what he said. That's what Donald Trump said. So, get over it. Trump's our president. Forever. President Trump should get rid of Putin. Here we go, Mike. Mike M, ready for this, Mike? Ready to piss a lot of people off, Mike? Here we go. Trump will get a third term. He will win. And it will happen. Wouldn't we love that, Crystal? Trump could change everything. Common sense. Richard Logan. Exactly. I seen that, Crystal. Thank you. Thank you so much. Me too, Ozzy. Me too. Ozzy, I might just persuade my mom. I might just pay my mom some fazuls. Now we'll get rid of little people, Ozzy. That's how you get rid of them. Right, Crystal? Third term Trump. What do you think? Should I make that the next title again, Mike M? Welcome in, vehicle. Lovebirds in the house. Hello, Don't Peek. How are you? We got moderators on here now. Don't mess around. You had Mike. You had Janine. You had Crystal. Now I got lovebirds. Third term, Mike. Third term. Let's do it. Here we go. Here we go. Where did Jesus say no handouts to the poor? Matthew verse 13 says, help out your neighbors. Obama, you won't see him no more. He had a rough time with his husband. Excuse me, his wife. JT, welcome in. Cumberland County, Richard, you got it. Violence, Cumberland County. I don't blame him, Ozzy. I mean, seriously, Ozzy, you gotta support that. I would, right, Mike and Ozzy, I would support that. I give Barack Obama claps on that. I hear you, vehicle. God bless President Trump. What's up, Oregon? Send me some trout and some coffee. I'm out of coffee. I hear you. Good to see you, Oregon. Don't you know that I'm here? Don't you know? Maybe we'll get 100 likes in here tonight, Janine, Crystal. We'll see. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Lovebirds, how's the baby? Are you getting rest? Or the question is, how's your husband? How's your husband doing? Or is he fired? AOC, you're fired. Yeah. She's trying to save the party, AOC. Trying to save it. Private jets. Bartender to president. I can see it now, right? No. No. Not in this lifetime. Or any lifetime. Extra bunny, yes. I'm sure you are, lovebirds. The best president ever. What? We got to hang out with, I got to get Trump. We got to hang out with Trump. That's how you piss off the little people. That's how you do it. Washington, Lincoln, Trump, in that order. They're crying. They're crying because they're saying, they're trying to let joy out. That's when babies cry, they're like, we're here, Mommy, Daddy, I'm here. It's a pleasure to be here on this Friday night, guys. I hope you guys are feeling good. It's hard to sleep, Don't Peek. You just got to do what you can do and a couple deep rests, but enjoy it because Don't Peek, Lovebirds. Next thing you know, you turn around and he's 3 years old, right? And terrible twos, they say, right? Then he's 8 years old. Then he's 15, chasing girls. Then he's 21. Then they're 40. Goes quick. Hey, Richard Logan, God bless you. Our prayers are with you. Good feeling. I'm back from my 24-hour YouTube spanking. Ozzy Crosby got spanked a little bit. You see Crystal's message, Lovebirds. My kids are in their 40s. It goes quick, right? They're in their 40s. Do they call you? I hope I don't have any grandchildren until after 21. What's going on, Mr. Lutz? Good to see you. Thanks for saying hi. Thank you, Janine. Let's see what else we got. Don't you? Yeah, I mean, it goes quick. So enjoy those. What I'm trying to say, Lovebirds, enjoy those baby cries now. Yeah, sure, Sal. You come here for a day. God bless the 13-year-old, the youngest one. God bless. Not even going to answer that question there on that January 6th stuff. Lee Skywalker, life like this. That's why you help your neighbors out, help each other out when you can, and help out the homeless when you can. And I don't mean on here necessarily, but in your neck of the woods, help out people once in a while, If you got it, you got to help out. And sometimes don't even mean fazools, right, Lovebird? Sometimes it means good morning. A lot of times we say, how you doing? We walk away. How about we say, hey, how you doing? I would love somebody to say, well, you got a few minutes? Yes, I would love that, But anyhow, goes quick. I appreciate it, don't you know? Hold the door open once in a while. Things like that. That doesn't cost $1. Doesn't cost $1. We have absolutely the best moderators on her, including the mini moderator, Isabel. Damn right we do. High five, fist bump. Hey, Sal, what time you going tomorrow afternoon? Uncle Charlie, thank you for the question. Probably earlier tomorrow, Uncle Charlie. Maybe earlier. Maybe like 3 o'clock West Coast time, 6 o'clock East Coast time. Maybe earlier tomorrow. So I'm glad you brought that up. I might have something to do at night. You know what, Vehicle Enjoyer? Yeah, absolutely well said. He's got energy as a 35-year-old does, right? Oh, I love it, Ozzy. Ozzy, we missed you last night. Sal, I got to go to sleep. You're a little late. Ozzy, last night where I was doing a live, and I said, hold on, guys, I'm looking up. When I look up, guys, I'm watching. And then I said, it's going to be in Alabama or Georgia, Ozzy. Boom. And guess where he's from, Ozzy? I know Alabama. Guess where he was? Guess where he was born, Ozzy? Yeah, Jersey. Seems like a good young man. I watched his father, Ozzy. His father was like, just well respected. Lovebirds, it's a pleasure having you on here when you can. You take care of number one, it's important. Yourself and your baby and your husband. He's a beast, Ozzy. I don't know about his name, Ozzy. No, I love it. I'll keep it there, Ozzy. I won't say no more. I love his name. All right, let's continue. But yeah, that's why the Eagles, you know what? Ozzy. Oh, they had a shot, Ozzy. They're like, Eagles and New England back in the day and the Chiefs, championship teams, Bulls back in the day, they built from great college, good universities, just like Trump does. Builds a great team, right? They don't just go after the great quarterbacks, right? Well, we got one, Jalen Hurts. But you know what I mean? You build your cabinet member. That's what the Eagles do. New England did. Bulls did. Back in the day, when I say Bulls. That's right. 2 judges are arrested, and I quote, for hiding Venezuela gangbangers. Isn't that something, don't you know? Isn't that horrible? What kind of judges? The judges, and I said this earlier, they're supposed to be down the middle. Don't favor the left, don't favor the right, right? Good advice, Crystal. You know, come on a little bit, support some YouTube, you know, here and there, but New Jersey expensive as heck. And 6 figures, I can't wait to leave 3 years. It's getting expensive here too, Larry, I'm sorry. Richard Logan, sorry. Where I got Larry at? Richard, it's getting expensive here in Vegas too, my friend. You know? And Richard, I did this thing with my uncle, Richard. Like comparison, like electric, car insurance. Like insurance is cheaper there in Jersey, but property taxes is way cheaper here. At the end of the day, Vegas is cheaper by a little bit. But, Richard, 15 years ago, Vegas won like in a landslide. Now it's kind of close. Thank you, Crystal. I seen that. Yeah, Democrats did. Isn't that horrible, Ozzy Crosby? I never got it, Don't Peek. I was just talking about it. Thanks for bringing it up. I checked my spam, everything. I checked everything. Sent it. Escapano13 at cox.net. I've checked it over and over. And right now my internet's out. I've checked it, and I never got it. Emergency, say I got to run. God bless. God bless you. Take it easy. Couple deep breaths. Hope everything's okay, don't you know? Stay safe. Thank you, Crystal. Appreciate it, Crystal. High five, fist bump. That's right, Janine. Thank you. They also voted against Lincoln. Isn't that horrible, Janine? Think about that for 1 second. I know you already did, Janine, but think about it again. Think about that. Horrible. Or take a screenshot, Don't Peek. You can go back to Crystal's message there. Right there where I have it. I don't. Oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry. But right there where Crystal put it in, just put it. Screenshot it. The only thing, it's not a capital S, small s. Everything else is the same. S, small, everything. Thanks, Crystal. Appreciate it. Perfect. Perfect. Now, I won't go to the mail tonight because it has to be open to do it. Plus, I'm in the doghouse with Maribel. But I will certainly go tomorrow because you got to go inside and do some paperwork. Thank you. Yeah, it is insane. Radicals. Lee, it is pure evil. It really is. No capital S, small s. Small s, Crystal. Don't Peek. Just like Crystal just put in there in the comment right there. Bada boom, bada bing. I hope not either, Janine. I hope not either. Or I'm coming over and having a drink. No, I shouldn't be. I'll go get her something nice, like Crystal said, or one of you said. Oh, good, don't peek. Good. All right, we got 52 likes. Where am I going to go? I'm in the doghouse, Ozzy. Well, Sal, I got to get to sleep over here. I'll stay live a little bit longer, moderators. If that's okay. We'll stay live a little longer. A little bit longer. Thank you for sponsoring this channel tonight, Crystal. Appreciate it once again. And Ozzy. Thank you, Janine and Mike M, for being here once again. And Lovebirds, thank you. What I do without you. Appreciate you. Yes, as soon as I get that, I'll get the bag set up and we'll get over there on either Saturday or Monday. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, hit the $sign if you like. Okay, Oz. Yeah, we'll stay live a little longer. Where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna sleep? Max is doing good. Maribel's mad, but she has a right to. I have a big mouth sometimes. I call myself out. I call Trump out. I call myself out, right, Janine? You can't call yourself out once in a while. And no, it wasn't. Not that you care, Janine. It wasn't the little people who started the fire. It has nothing to do with that. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Anyhow. Vehicle. Let's see here. I'm reading that message real quick. Insane amount of energy. Yes. An amazing 48 hours. Yeah, before it's an amazing vehicle. I mean, he does. I mean, I know they say, well, he shouldn't play golf. I want him to play golf. He needs to release a little bit of anxiety. I didn't say stress. He needs to get a little sun. He looks healthier, right? A little sun's okay, right, Janine? Isabel? Gotta have a little sun, right? No? Why not play a little golf? He deserves it. Or am I wrong? I don't think he looks 78. No, Ozzy Crosby. And I'm saying your last name because we got two Aussies in here. Hope you don't mind me saying it. But yeah, he doesn't look 78. And I'll say it as, I'm going to say this too. Not even close. I'm a fan of Bernie Sanders. Let's get it straight, guys. So let's not put words in my mouth like CNN. Horrible. I don't wish anything on him. I'm sure he's a good man behind the scene, right? But he has energy, Bernie Sanders, and he had a heart problem. So I give him credit. Dr. Butt, thank you so much. Appreciate the gift. I seen that. Thumbs up. Thank you, Dr. Butt. Appreciate it. All I'm saying is Bernie has energy. And he still knows what the hell's going on. Whoa, look at that. What is that, a cheesecake or something? I seen that. Thank you. Thank you for that donation. Thank you so much. Paul, welcome in. Trump needs to go. That's your opinion. God bless you anyhow. My husband doesn't sleep that much. And he goes to work. He looks so tired. I feel sorry for him. It's hard having a baby. It's hard. Stop it, Ozzy. You too much. Well, Sal, read it. Doghouse tarp. I might drink the whole bottle tonight, Ozzy. I'll be texting you. Sal, leave me alone. Just gave me $20. Leave me alone. Thank you, Ozzy. I appreciate it. All joking aside. Doghouse tarp. I'm reading Lee's comment. Lee Skywalker here, guys. When I get close, I'm reading the comment here. Yeah, that's right, Lee Skywalker. Exactly right. He's actually. Did you know he put money out of his pocket to what did he do? Something with the White House outside. Did he put sod out there? Something he did to make the White House. Every president will do something to make the White House nice, but no president came out of their own pocket to do it. And I know somebody's going to say, oh, it was only $500. It was only $1,000. Beside the point. Flags. Janine, what do I do without you? All right, don't peek. Thank you. Couple deep breaths and don't argue with your husband. Like I'm giving you advice. I had an argument. You know what I mean? Lovebirds, take it easy. It's hard. Get some sleep when you can. Good to see you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Good to see you guys all. Mike M with the timeout. Forget about it. That must have been bad. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. What the hell was that? I don't know. I heard something. She's going to be starting to throw stuff out. Remember the movie Goodfellas when she started throwing all that stuff out? The movie Goodfellas when the, I forget the, Ray Laloa, but who's the woman? Who was the actress name? Maybe it was that frying pan. I got to be careful on duck. That'll hurt. I'll be knocked out. No, Mike doesn't. It must have been bad. Little people, Janine. Little people. Thank you, Crystal. Little people, Crystal. Little people, Isabel. Unfortunately, we have little people just act like little 2, 3 babies. I don't know why I let that get to me today, that short, though. All the bad stuff, I let that one, where's the fork, get to me. I don't know why, Ozzy. Because I could see the fork. Why would that get to me? Because you know what? I see the fork. They're like, where's the fork? They started off nice, like, you did good, but where's the fork? And then they say, well, strawberries is not drugs. You know, stuff like that. Ugh. The forks, when I was handing out the, let me clarify so everybody knows what the hell's going on. A lot of people, what the hell are you talking about, Sal? It was spaghetti and meatballs that Maribel did. They were saying, where's the fork? The fork was there. Absolutely. 11-year-old daughter acts better than some of these people, most of these people, or these trolls people. Amen, Crystal. Thank you, Wade Podcast. Appreciate it. My brother-in-law got it. My brother-in-law got it for me. Yeah. Ozzy, I let that get to me. Yeah. I'm human. All right. It's nice though. That older lady, Crystal, giving her that spaghetti and meatball. Man, it was hard not to get choked up on that. Wow, or really? She goes, really? You know. Yeah, it's something special, guys. So thank you so much for everybody's help on here. It makes a little easier for me and Maribel to continue, helping out. Like, all we can do is try, as Ozzy says, and my uncle says, and many other people said, just keep trying. Yeah, Ozzy. Nope, Mr. Skywalker, Lee Skywalker, no. You know, like Janine says, Trump can cure diabetes or give millions of dollars out, and, people are still not satisfied. But there's still, in my opinion, a lot more, I was going to say good versus bad, but just more common sense than there's not. You know what I mean? And I think at the end of the day, sometimes certain people, just say things before thinking. And that stuff there, I mean that, you can overlook. You can kind of see that. But some things, I just can't. Richard Logan, good question. I'll just read it. Did you ever think you'd be doing this? I've always liked, to help out people and stuff. You mean like the YouTube and lives and helping out the homeless? I'm overwhelmed, Richard. Great question. You got me there. I will say this, Richard Logan. I'm going to keep on doing it. Never thought I'd have. We're close to 25,000 subscribers. No. I mean, it's. I really appreciate doing it. It's just makes you feel something special because I've been there before. And just to see the joy on these people out there, and knowing that we can't help them all out, but just continue to try. And there's a lot other. The church. We'll start with these nonprofits. They're doing an amazing job too. Some smart people out there, some very likable people out there, other YouTube channels. Everybody has their own different ways about, and I applaud anybody who has a YouTube channel. First of all, YouTube channel, period, but believing in themselves, and then let alone, helping out the homeless people and motivating them in any kind of way. Everybody's kind of unique in their own little way, and if we can continue spreading a homeless awareness, and Trump can come on board with it, and I think he will, and hopefully in the next 5 years, 10 years, we can look back. I think we're going to still see some homeless people, but we can put a big dent into it. Hey, I'm okay with that. Eric Sports reaction. How are you? Good to see you in here. Hope you're doing well. God bless you and your family. Right back to you, Richard. Thank you. You're a big part of it. Absolutely, don't peek. Absolutely. We'll get together. Yeah, we'll have fun. Don't pick me. I wish I could meet every one of you. I had the honor and privilege to meet Mike M. We had a good time, and his friends, great guys. And Dizzy, you guys know Dizzy, met him, and Lori Wagner, met Lori Wagner. Nice time, her and her husband in Amish country there. And also, a lot of you don't know. I know I smoke cigars. I might not look like it, but I'm a personal trainer, and I had couples come up to me. Not to ask to train with me, right? But they're like, hey, I know you. Yeah, you see me, and like, you have a YouTube channel. And people like them, thank you for helping out the homeless. We appreciate it. And some will say, well, we don't agree on Trump, but they're like, thank you for what you're doing. We respect that. And, they bring in some clothes and stuff like that. That there, Richard, if you're still there, oh, what a feeling I get. Amazing conversations. Yes, Crystal. I'll meet you soon. You and your husband and Isabel. Yes. Yes, lovebirds. A little older probably. Yes. Thank you, Janine. Yeah, I hope I can meet you all. I'm going to try to go over to Alabama. Try to get out there, visit Ozzy. I'll try to... we're not too far apart, Crystal. Not too far away. Absolutely, Ozzy. Either you come here or I go there. Absolutely. We'll have a good time. Fabian. I know Fabian had a live tonight. I'm trying to get over to Florida and... Oh, have fun, Mike. That's right. Get some moonshine for me, Mike. I'm only kidding. Enjoy yourself, Mike. Drink some moonshine for me. Jerry Hill. Cherry Hill. Thank you, Jerry. Good to see you tonight. Haven't seen you in a while. Or maybe you haven't commented in a while. Good to see you, Jerry. Thank you. Yeah, my brother-in-law got this. My hubby will be having surgery on his neck for a spinal stenosis. And his canal bones in his neck are crushing. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. Oh. Well, Jerry, only thing I can say, Jerry, a little work's okay, keeps our mind going, but a lot, yeah, I hear you, Jerry. Somebody's got to pay the bills, right? Hey, Billy, thank you. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you, Billy. Oh, wow. Let's see. We'll go a few more minutes. 'Cause I know it's a lot on the moderators. We're going to go about another 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. 10 more minutes, okay. Thank you very, very much, everybody. Gary, right back to you, man. Uncle Charlie. Yeah, probably around, I'm thinking 4, Uncle Charlie. Yeah, it's all soft. Trump's third term, absolutely. He rolled over and humbled when he was in Germany in the army. So it's been messed up for a while, huh? Yeah, just like my shoulder, Crystal. I gotta have to get that done soon. You know? Why am I hitting my tricep? It's my shoulder. You gotta laugh. All right. Way podcast. The Birders Way podcast. Hey, thank you. Appreciate your comments on here tonight. God bless you. Have a good night. Take it easy. Do something you enjoy. Get some rest. Yeah, a few more minutes, guys. I would love Trump third term. It'd be nuts, wouldn't it? Simon, how are you? Right back to you. Yeah, I will, Crystal. Soon as she's not mad at me. You know, maybe that'll, well, she'll look at it and she'll say, beautiful. I love, now you get out of here, she'll say. That'll be Maribel tonight. And I deserve it. I will, Crystal. Jerry, I hope so. I hope so. I don't like arguing. You have to laugh. You have to cry, yeah? Thank you, Eric Sports reaction. Oh, there it is, lovebirds. Look at that. The flag, the Italian flag, the Italian lighter, Janine. Wake up, Janine. So I'm awake. That's all. Hey, Crystal. Amen. Amen. That's simple, beautiful. Never forget that, guys, in anything. Simple and beautiful. The ring. The war in Ukraine has to end. Simon. Thank you for being here and your comment. It has to end. Too many people are dying, like Trump says. I like how Trump emphasized and said that first, right? That life's first, and then the money, right? The money that was spent there. It will work out south. We are like fine, cheap wine, yeah. Oz, you always make me feel better. Seriously. We need peace in Ukraine and Russia. And we do. We do. We need, it has to, you know, young people, any people. I keep saying young people. Trump says young people. Humans, you know. Wars are no good. If it doesn't, Trump will let Putin take the country over. Yeah, I mean, that's possible, Richard. It is possible. I feel that. I'm being optimistic. I feel that they're going to come to something. I really do. So. Brim time. I love it. Love the flag. Here's something for you, Prim time. Here's my flag. I haven't showed the flag tonight. I'm not 100% there tonight, guys. I'm sorry. Here we go. God bless United States of America. I hear you, Chicago. Bring me some good Italian food here. Great pizza in Chicago. I hear you, Andre. I love them too. And J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio, Elon. Great team. Just like the Philadelphia Eagles, great team. Is that the best pizza out there in Chicago? I hear you, Eric Sports. RFK Jr. is my favorite. Welcome in the chat. He's a smart man too. He's doing good for the health. I mean, I think he's got some good things, you know. So I'll change my name. John H. Okay. Okay. So it's DJ John. Okay. Thanks for letting us know. Appreciate it. And thank you again for the membership. Appreciate it. 9 months or something. Thank you guys. Appreciate all the members on here. Overwhelmed. I picked up a bottle of whiskey over here. See, I'm like CNN. I add my own words. For my hubby, oh, that's great. On his birthday, they carded me. Wow, that's great. That's great, Crystal. Hold on. I'm going to read the rest here. Sorry, Crystal. As that's a good feeling, Crystal. High five, fist bump. That's a great feeling. Yeah, I like that. I like this flag, you know. My wife Maribel got this. Get over it. Get the hell over it. Is that good pizza over there, Jerry Hill? Really? 62? On Sunday. God bless you, Ozzy. We're going to have a drink together. Time to retire, Ozzy. What do you think? Or work less? Yeah, only you can make that decision. It's not that easy, Ozzy. I mean, you know, because your mind, just my opinion, Ozzy, don't, you know, and everybody's situation is different as far as like, not even so much like financially, but like job wise. Like if you were doing, you know, like people who worked on the street in Vegas, 120, you know, time to retire, you know, some hard jobs out there, you know. But then people say, well, if you retire, you're like, you're feeling old. You know, I don't have all the answers on that. I say definitely work less, but as far as collecting Social Security, you know, I'm collecting at 62. First of all, there's no guarantee, right? And if you do the math, it does go up, Social Security, if you paid into the credits, you know, 70 goes way up, but, you know, you got to think about how many years you go without that Social Security. You know, my wife's ex-husband, good man, he got Social Security for 1 year, then he passed away. So, me, I'll probably end up working less, but I'm definitely going to collect. But Ozzy, enjoy that day, man. Enjoy that day. You know, everybody should enjoy their birthday. And Crystal, that's a good feeling. Because I'm not getting carded anymore, Crystal. You got to laugh. It's a good feeling to get carded. You know, I had some girls the other day. They were like 25, and they were like, and I was like, I saw why I'm in a doghouse, Ozzy. Janine, Mike. But anyhow, yeah, Ozzy, it's yeah, work less and keep your mind going. I don't have all the answers. I know you got to keep our minds going. So, yeah, I talked one more thing on the. First of all, yeah, I was talking about birthdays. I skipped over some. Anybody's birthday is coming. Happy birthday to everybody. Enjoy it. That day, you should be proud of how old you are. Enjoy it. It's your day. Do what the hell you like to do. I don't think anybody should work that day. My opinion, you should have that day off. Actually, I think you should celebrate the whole week. But what I was going to say is you got to keep the mind going. So I ran into a guy at Walmart, Mike, and he was checking me in. He had a great attitude, Ozzy, Crystal. Smiling. He's always there. And he knows names. He'll ask you, hey, what's your name? Nice guy. I don't know, 72 years young. And I don't have to do this. And he says, but I keep my mind going. And he checks every paper, he checks it. People get mad, right? But he checks everything. I don't know if he's really checking. How they check it out. Hey, Mary, hey, Crystal, whatever. And he calls out the names and talks to you. How are you? Good to see you in here. Anything I help you find, goes beyond that. And I'm sure he enjoys the extra money too, but, he's keeping his mind going. So, got to keep your mind going. All right. JD Vance, 28. I hear you. I missed that. I missed a couple messages here. I'm rattling on here. I hear you, Crystal. Send me some cake, Crystal. Send me some chocolate raspberry cake. All right, guys, I'm going to go another 3 more minutes. I'm going to read a few more comments. The uneducated at the finest. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that comment. Yeah, he's 100 days in. He's doing so much better than any president. Crystal, you made me smile, Crystal. Sounds good. Stock market's going to be good. I think it's going to dump 1 or 2 more times, so make sure we buy into it. Yeah. Thank you, lovebirds. Appreciate it. Now, make sure you guys are if you're still going to be up and you are going to stay online on YouTube, and make sure you support your other YouTube channels if you're not tired, and give them a little like, subscribe to them if you haven't, and support them. God bless you, Crystal. Yeah, you have to. I hear you, Crystal. Yeah, you gotta do what you like. It's important to do what you like. It really is. So many people out there are young. They get into a job, and I know it's hard, and you don't really like it. You got to do what you really enjoy. Right, Andre? I hear you. Whether it's making cakes or smoking a cigar, having a scotch, Maker's Market. Don't peek. Here's what I say. Take a couple deep breaths. Put yourself in your favorite place and hope that baby doesn't cry. What do you want from me? For a while. Yeah, Ozzy Crosby. I'm reading this comment here. Arresting the judges. All right, guys, I'm going to wind it up here. Wind it up. Yeah, Ozzy, enjoy that Sunday, man. Mike, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, Mike, Janine, Lovebirds, Crystal, Isabel, Aaron and Adrian behind the scenes if they're still on. Thank you, guys. Labs, thank you. Ozzy, thank you for sponsoring with Crystal tonight. Appreciate you guys very, very much. And all the other ones. If I didn't mention your name, I apologize. There's been so much support on this channel. I appreciate you guys. It makes it easier. I'm looking to my left. I'm looking to my left because Maribel's closing the blinds. Right back to you, Crystal. Thank you all for supporting this channel, coming across and liking. Absolutely support your other YouTube channels, your favorite ones out there. Give them a little like once in a while. Spend time with them a little bit. But also, most importantly, spend time with yourself first, right? And then, of course, your spouse, your partner, your kids, before you get on this internet. And then get away from everything for a little bit. Don't take life so serious. Don't be in a doghouse too long, Ozzy. And I will see you great people tomorrow. I know Uncle Charlie was asking. I'm thinking in the afternoon if you guys can make it. If you can't make it, that's fine. Can't always make it. I appreciate all the support so me and Maribel can continue helping out the homeless people. Lots of shorts on there, guys. If you can't sleep tonight or tomorrow night, or if you want to look, I have at least 2-3 shorts on there, or at least 2 shorts a day on there. God bless everybody. Have a beautiful night. Stay safe. Stay true to yourself. And I'll see you guys on the next live. Sorry I wasn't 100% myself tonight, but it has nothing to do with anybody on here or nothing with the little people. Just a little hiccups here. I'll see you guys on the next live. God bless you guys. Ozzy and Crystal, thank you so much. See you guys. Mike, enjoy Tennessee, Mike. Enjoy it. Have fun. Get some moonshine. Get some moonshine. Have a good night, Isabel. God bless you guys. Take it easy.